If you want things to change in your neighborhood, you're going to have to get involved.
All new at 10, a demand from the new police chief of Indianapolis as he pledges to cut violent crime in the city. Randall Taylor taking over the police department in a city that has seen 8 murders in the first 9 days of 2020.
His specific mission is to help cut down on violent crime here in Indianapolis. For the first time, we're taking questions directly to him on how he plans to do it. News 8's Sierra Hignite took that conversation to the streets for a one-on-one interview with the new chief. Sierra.
That's absolutely right. So newly appointed Chief Randall Taylor, he has some big plans that he wants to address on violence here in the city of Indianapolis. Now, he acknowledges that the answer to this question isn't something that can be done overnight, but he is confident that the answer is within the streets.
So we told you guys that you could pick the area for this one-on-one interview. So kind of talk to me about the significance of the neighborhood that we're in right now.
So this area is in our 46218 zip code. In the recent past, this has been a little rougher area. Number of violent crimes and murders.
We were on Meadow Drive in IMPD's North District, but violent crime is taking its toll on communities around the city.
You know, violence is one of those things that it's probably not going to be affected totally by patrol plans and those kind of things. What we're trying to do is make sure we get connected to those people that would commit violence in such a way that they don't want to commit it. So trying to work a little bit more on the heart and the mind as opposed to, you know, just going out and pulling a trigger.
Taylor says oftentimes police know who is committing these crimes, but the struggle comes when trying to build the case. That's where he says communities need to step up.
In some cases, we need someone that's willing to testify.
Taylor says he himself is committed to going out on the streets and listening to the community on what they need to make a change. Mothers and families mourning the loss of their loved ones to violence, but oftentimes they're aware of the crimes these victims are involved in.
I've spoken to so many families, and I've had some moms that have told me, look, I knew he was involved in this stuff, I knew he was involved in drugs, but he was bringing some money in, and that was helping us to survive.
Taylor says he wants parents to step in before watching their children go to prison or having to bury them.
I'm looking to hold parents a little more accountable, but get them the help that they need on how to address these things early. Taylor
acknowledges the culture that's been built around violence in the city. He says people are becoming desensitized.
That's always been one of my biggest fears. I hate to think of a young child being out, you know, playing in their yard or playing in their neighborhood, and they're used to hearing gunshots.
In order to make a significant change within Indianapolis and surrounding areas, Taylor says it's going to take everyone doing their part.
Oh, I do. And that's not going to be an easy task. I'm not so naive to think it's something we're going to be able to turn around in a few days or a few weeks, maybe even a year, but that's the goal.
Now back to the idea of getting more people to testify in court. Now I asked him what he specifically would do to protect witnesses. He says he understands their fear and that the police department is on their side, but he just reinforced that there is nothing will change if people don't come in court and say what they saw. He said that's the hardest part about catching these people.
Yeah, it's going to take a holistic approach all the way around, and it seems like he knows that.
He's been on the job a long time. He knows he's got a lot of work to do. Good stuff. All right, Sarah, thank you.
Thank you. Hey, Chief Taylor and Mayor Hogsett will be together for the first Prayer for Our City event tomorrow. They've asked the public to join them to pray for Indianapolis for the coming year. So it'll take place at noon at the City County Building on East Washington Street. If you would like to attend, you're asked to enter through the north side entrance.